Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now where I go over there to try food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, at the time I'm doing this, well, Santa and his elves are getting ready to go over there and ramshackle your house and stuff like that and leave presents in return. Everybody always goes over there and looks to see what he left. Nobody checks to see what he takes. All I'm saying. But anyway, I'm going to eat some stuff or drink some stuff, and I'm going to yam around about the stuff. That's the format of the show. The time I'm doing this, I'm inside the truck, and I'm wearing a cool shirt. When I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing? Still wearing, boom, Raven Black shirt. Hell's Raven Black. They're a band, kind of an alternative metal band. I'm a big fan of them. I got to see them open up a few years ago for Static X. Fantastic tour, by the way. Raven Black, Wednesday 13, Devil Driver, Static X. That might have been it. There might have been one more band, but I don't remember. But they were all really, really good. And, in case you're interested, I actually have videos not only of Raven Black, but of everyone in that show on this very channel. So I also post concert videos. But anyway, folks, what am I trying for y'all today? Well, decided to go to Potbelly, specifically for their eggnog shake. I have reviewed the eggnog shake. It will likely be uploaded before this one. I also did a little cup of their, what was it? The loaded baked potato soup. But of course, shakes and soup aside, folks, what are they known for? Well, they're Potbelly sandwich shop. So I had to get a sandwich. Boom! Sandwich! But not just any sandwich. Boom! Sandwich, not just any sandwich. There's so many layers. Boom! Sandwich. But not just any sandwich. This is their A-Rec sandwich. A-W-R-E-C-K. With a space between the A. This is one of their premier sandwiches off their line. It's on multi-grain bread. You can see it's multi-grain. Not just one grain. That's a bitch-ass one-dimensional grain, multi-grain. It is, let's see if I can remember this correctly, turkey, ham, roast beef, salami, and Swiss. I got it! And then you also get your choice of toppings. I just did mustard and mayo. I didn't want to go over there and do too much with it. But I figure mustard and mayo are a pretty safe thing to go with. Like, all the other stuff could be a little bit more here and there. You know, hot peppers, and then they had Italian seasoning and this, that, and everything. But it's like, mustard and mayo go on most sandwiches, in my opinion. Not all, clearly. Your meatballs and what have you, but... So I figure I'll give it a shot. Now, here's the thing, folks. Before I eat this, I have to preface this because I have prefaced it on all three of the videos. Shake. I don't have the soup cup anymore. Cup of soup. Small cup of soup. Regular size sandwich. Sandwich. Over $20. I don't typically try to go over there and be a miser when it comes to the stuff that I'm reviewing because I don't like to be that guy. But it's a bit much. That's a bit much. Not saying, I understand, hey, there's profit margins, there's things that have to be met. I get it. But tag that shit as a combo. Bring it down to under $20. If you do that, you make Brandon Wenzel happy. And he wears a Raven Black shirt. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's try a sandwich. This is also my lunch, so. Lunch! I chose wisely in my ingredients. Because I think that it's also deli-style mustard, for, if that matters to you. I think the mayo and the mustard were the perfect options for this. I mean, I'm sure there's other combinations that are great, too. With the mayo and the mustard, nice, strong flavors. They're classic deli type ingredients. They work really well with the sandwich. And here's the damnable thing with Potbelly. I do go over there and bring up the price, but at the end of the day, they do have a good product. You know, it's a sandwich place. If I'm comparing it to another sandwich place, I have to compare it to Subway. They're, of course, the big ones. Potbelly is way better in terms of quality. They just are. They just are. Now, I did do a review of a place called Which. I did a couple of sandwiches, plus some Mountain Dew. Go watch those videos. Now, I will say this. Which, from what I recall, cost me less and had a similar level quality to Potbelly. Now, Potbelly, at least where I am, is more widespread. I've at least 3 of them around me, whereas Which, there's like 3 in the state, and like they're all like an hour or more drive for me. So convenience factor does come into play. But now I'm not going to say that this isn't actually a really good sandwich. Everything's really flavorful. You don't feel like you're getting gypped like you do with Subway. Fucking Jimmy John's. This is definitely a more premium sandwich place, which I do understand demands a more premium price. But if you were to ask me, do I feel that the shake, the soup, and now the sandwich I've had is worth over $20? No, it's just not. It's not bad. And again, if you could have got it under $20, I could have left it alone. Because this is actually, everything I've had has been good. This is a really good sandwich. I actually really like this a lot. Again, way better than Subway's, way better than Jimmy John's. I'll 100% give it to the sandwich. The bread tastes good. Even with the strong flavors of the mayo and the mustard, which are actually really good tasting too, you're still getting the different elements of the different meats. You're getting the saltiness of the salami. You're getting the smokiness of the ham. You're getting the, just that perfect savoriness of the beef. And you even get the Swiss in there. You're still getting that taste of the Swiss. Even though Swiss cheese can go over there depending on how it's done, it can be a little bit more of a dialed-back cheese compared to some of the other ones. But it's still in there, and I think it's a nice decision for this because it's not overpowering the meat, which is really what you're focusing on with this particular sandwich. I like the sandwich. I like Potbelly. The reason why I don't go there more often is because the price can just be cost prohibitive to me. Never mind that, I can go over there and make stuff at home for substantially less. I can go out to other places to eat that I prefer to Potbelly and still pay less. That's where my issue comes in. If there were a Which actually around me, they would probably be my go-to sandwich shop. Because again, they cost a little bit less and you're getting a similar level of quality. Maybe not to quite the extent. They don't have all the options. I'm not saying that there isn't, other things that come into play. But again, it's just that thing. Was this a $20 meal? No. I think if it had been $15, would have been perfectly on point. If I'd paid $5 per item for everything that I had, I think that would have been the perfect price point. I could have walked away with that feeling good. Again, I think if they combo it together or something, help you out a little bit. But it is still good. Would I recommend the A-Rec sandwich, Potbelly by extension? I mean, yes and no. As a sandwich, it's good, and it tastes good, and it's going to be way better than something like Subway or Jimmy John's. So that element of things is there. But you just do have to take into account, you're going to be putting in a little bit more money. Now, mind you, if you're just getting yourself a sandwich, maybe that's a little bit more reasonable for you. You don't have to get a sandwich soup and, and a shake. But you're going to be paying for a little bit more of that sandwich, even if the sandwich itself definitely does taste higher quality and just overall better. So you got to kind of, go with it, what makes the most sense for you. Because again, flavor, good. Flavor for value, that's when it gets a little bit dicier. But anyway, that's going to do it for me on this one, folks. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental to a rest of the month, dependent rest of your year. Folks, you can go there and have yourselves a truly ham, salami, turkey, roast beef, rest of your life with Swiss. I could Swiss here or there. It's fine in a sandwich like this. Not my favorite cheese, that's all I'm saying. It's a Munster, though. That's where my jam is. Final two things, folks. Number one, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do, can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Not the easiest thing to do in the world. I know it. Trust me. No one knows it better than me. That's not true. Lots of people know it better than me. All things considered, my life isn't too bad. Just, ups and downs like everybody. But when I do face those down times, try to take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in my life, because I don't want to go over there and put more negativity out there. But I know at the same time, I'm going to fail sometimes. Everybody does. But hopefully we learn from that, improve on it next time, hopefully make things a little bit better for everybody. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to go to Potbelly and you're going to get yourself an A-Wreck sandwich, which I don't like the name of. I get where they're going with it. I don't like the name of it. Rename your sandwich, Potbelly. I demand it. I'm wearing a Raven Black t-shirt. Just do as I say. Trust me. But maybe you're going to get one of their sandwiches and you'll be like, you know what? This was alright. I could do this, but isn't there a deli just a little bit further down the road? So then you go down to this deli. Maybe it's run by some guy named Mario or something like that. He's got all the meats and all the stuff, like proper style. You go over there, you chat a little bit, you have a good time, and you get yourself a wonderful sandwich. It's a great sandwich. You decide, I'm going to get this sandwich for lunch every day. Plus, there's other options available. Hey, maybe the girl who's working behind the counter is kind of cute. Maybe you start chatting because you're over there every day. Maybe you ring up a whole thing, biff, bam, boom, my big fat Greek wedding. That was a movie that happened. Then they made a sequel. I didn't see the sequel, but I did see the first one. Or conversely, you could go over there and do something else. Hell, you could just go over there and make your own damn sandwich, folks. Probably cost you less overall than, what you're going to get from Potbelly. Granted, they do warm their sandwich. You have a stove. You can warm your own sandwich up. Bye.